Good morning, students. Welcome back to this recorded session. Today, we have to continue learning and we also have to continue with the unit number 2. We are going to change this every each unit. So, enjoy this class. In these science classes, we are going to learn about the senses, the responses, and everything that causes our system. And we are going to learn today about this. The sensorial system. As you can see here, kids, so we have different type of senses. We have different type of sensors too that make us different and that make us different every single thing and every single aspect of our life. And everything starts with a sensation, but what is a sensation? As you can see in the picture, so a sensation is a stimulus that can be measured in a variety of ways, including its size, duration, intensity, or wavelength. Also, it says that a sensation occurs anytime a stimulus activates one of your receptors. The sense organs then detect any changing energy such as light, heat, sound, and physical pressure. Imagine, kids, that you are touching something in this moment, right? And you feel that it is an object, right? So if you go and you touch the water, it is cold or it is fresh, right? Or maybe if you touch your computer in this moment, okay, try touching your computer. I know that you are doing it. Yes, so it's an object and you feel that it is something hard, right? So we continue. As you can see in the slide, we have different types of sensations. Yes, but we have two main. The first one is the generalized sensation that includes the superficial, the deep sensation, and the visceral, and the special senses. In the special senses, we have our sense. For example, smell, vision, hearing, taste, and also one special sense is the equilibrium. So you say, Mister, why didn't we say touch? Well, touch it's a superficial sensation and it is part of generalized sensations, kids. So, my dears, don't forget it now. We have different types of senses, including equilibrium, and we have different type of sensations. For example, touch, right? So we have an image that it shows us about our perception of what we see. Okay, so firstly we see, oh, that is a cube. But what happens if we move? What happens if we change our perception? So we are discovering that we have something else, right? So it is pretty important. Why? Because our senses differ what is real and what is not real. And as I was telling you, kids, so we have two types of senses, right? We have the general senses and the special senses. So pay attention here, kids. We have some of them, but the main of them are the general and the special. The general senses include the somatic sensations, for example, the tactile when you touch something, thermal about the temperature, and pain, and proprioceptive sense of position. So, what is that? What is a proprioceptive? It's when you say, "Oh, I am here. I am in this position. I am on the right side of the door. I am on the left side of the door." So, it identifies your position, kids. And also, we have the visceral sensations that are scattered throughout the body. For example, so if we feel hungry or if we feel thirsty, so we will know that our body is asking us for water or for meal. And we have the special senses that includes the smell, taste, vision, hearing, and equilibrium. Now, my dears, as you can see, we have a video, and this time I will explain you something about an experiment that I made at home.
Hi kids, good morning. Today I'm going to make an experiment with my son. So my son will taste, so you listen to him, he is waiting. So he is going to taste something, and well, in this case I try to taste a lemon. But we're going to know what is the experience, what is the sensorial experience that my son will have. Okay, so let's go to it.
As you can see, the response of the sense is not as good as we thought. But it is important to recognize that everything happens because we have some stimuli. Okay, don't forget it. Everything that we feel is because of our senses, and we don't have only five senses as you thought. So we don't only have hearing or touching or tasting or just the vision. Okay, so we have more than that. We have the equilibrium, and we have the other different type of senses, my dear. So don't forget it. This is pretty important to recognize, right? So we see you in normal classes. Thank you, and I hope that you like the video of my son. Bye bye.
Okay, day number 2 of the experiment, and we are going to know what happened if my son changed the lemon and we try honey in this case, kids.